Welcome to the Donnie Williams Show, the show where I, actor Todd, Robert Anderson, tells a story from my decades-long career in showbiz. I do this at the behest of a man named Donald Williams. That's why the name of the show is the Donnie Williams Show. But you didn't know that, but now you do. What am I going to talk about today? I'm going to talk about, because I'll tell you what, this whole COVID-19 thing has got my head reeling and full of anxiety and depression and confusion and frustration and all these things that any intelligent person is going through right now when they look out their door in the morning or open the paper. So I was thinking a lot about times in my career when I have worked very sick. When the year of I got married, the year 2000, I got mono. My wife and I had mono all year, in and out of just basically feeling like you have a full-blown flu to just being tired all the time. It lasted almost the entire year. It was torturous. The one upside is that we both lost a ton of weight and looked fantastic in our wedding photos. And I also got a lot of work, including a supporting lead in a independent movie called Replicate. I was sick the entire time, and it made shooting very, very challenging. I think it might have been the year before or the year after. I can't exactly remember, but I booked a national commercial. It was a Super Bowl spot for Visa check cards. And I was playing a man who was locked in the bathroom for hours, and he got bored, and he started putting his wife's mud masks on and makeup on and all that stuff. That was the bit. So I got this, and obviously I was very excited. It was right before the holidays. So I was about to go out of town to visit my folks back east. And the day before the shoot, or actually 2 days before the shoot, when they had the callbacks, they called and asked if I would go in. I had a fever of 102 degrees. I said, no, I can't go to this callback. And I didn't. I stayed home. I stayed in bed. I was like, well, that's a job I won't get. But then they called and they said they want to book you for this job, even though you have the flu and weren't at the callback. And I said, it shoots tomorrow, and I still have the flu, and the flu's not going anywhere because the flu lasts for a week at least. And it was a bad flu. I was real sick, barfing and terrible fever, and I couldn't sleep. I was a horrible wreck. And I guess they thought I was playing hardball or something, because they said, we'll take care of you. We'll get you a trailer. You can nap in between setups and all this stuff. And then they finally talked me into it. So I did this whole day of shooting with a fever of 102 degrees. And then I was a wreck when I traveled home. The flu had abated by that time, but I was still just kind of a wreck from having shot that thing and gotten over the flu, and I was a mess. But that's neither here nor there. The reason why I tell that story now is that kind of thing is never going to happen again. Is it? No. They're not going to be begging someone with a fever to come work on a Visa check card commercial. Those days are behind us, folks. Check out my COVID hair. Crazy, right? This has been a Blursh production. Blursh.